Welcome to Cannabis School. I'm your host, Jesse Angeles.
And I'm Brandon Elder.
And we're here to talk to you about everything pertaining to cannabis, from vape,
flower,
edibles,
strains,
and everything in between.
Oh, hey.
What's
Welcome back.
up? This is super,
How you doing, man?
I'm doing good. I've got these killer sunglasses on. We both got them.
I know. It's more flowerful.
The wonderful people at PAX, they sent us
The mini
and
the plus.
yeah. So they are going through what I could only imagine is a restructuring of their marketing, and a lot of how it's delivered. It's completely different experience than what we've had before. We like the PAX. PAX was one of our very first
Dry air vaporizers, yeah.
It was great. There was things that we liked about it. There was things we didn't like about it.
It's true.
As far as like ease of use, all that other stuff, it's a really good thing. But we're going to be able to try out our new packs with
some Recon.
Recon, also known. I mean, it's also known as what?
Recon OG.
Recon OG. This is a indica.
It is an indica.
Yeah.
It's pretty solid. It's known for like sleepy, hungry, euphoric is what most people get from it.
Yeah,
so,
stress, pain, and anxiety it helps with.
Sounds like an indica to me.
That sounds really awesome. We're also going to be using a very unique grinder. Brandon, tell us about this grinder.
Yeah, it's the Grams grinder. We met with the founder this morning, and he kind of walked us through why it's there, what he like the design behind it.
Yeah, super crazy.
I love the look of it.
It's made out of a certain type of plastic inside. There are these teeth, but it is very unique in the sense it actually weighs
like hardly anything.
Yeah, but it also weighs.
Yep.
This is a scale to be able to weigh it out.
I think that's fantastic because how else are you going to know your perfect dose if you're not weighing it out?
It's really cool. And cost-wise, super effective.
Oh, yeah. It's like $49.
Yeah.
And it connects to an app, which you can track your usage, like the amount you use, the effects you had, the experience, and that all pairs into helping you find more strains like that work well in the future.
Yeah, it's so cool.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Get it going up, but
love the design. I love their logo. Like it's still similar to cannabis. It is obviously in the style of it, but it's not the stony look that so many of them, so many companies go for.
And it's also like, let me see if it actually picks it up. Right. I gotta sync it up. But anyways, it's I'm excited to be able to do it because you don't really think about weighing every single dose that you take.
Not all the time, no.
No, I mean you just go that amount.
Well, yeah, especially if you've been using longer, or you're not necessarily worried about your dose. It's not, hey, I need to weigh it out. It's, yeah, I know my ballpark range, and I will go till I get there. But I think knowing your dose, though, and if you actually weigh it out, then you know exactly what the experience is that you're getting. You can have way more intentional use.
Yeah. I think that by being able to know exactly how much you're using can definitely start being able to help you in many different ways. Now, I don't know if I'm doing it right, but it's not turning on. Then it has to sync through Bluetooth, and then it can actually measure so you can be able to record.
Well, maybe we don't do the weighing part. Maybe we just grind it.
We'll do it another time. Let's grind it.
Because we don't need to weigh how much it is.
You want to do the honors?
No, check it out.
All right.
Tell me what you think of this new grinder.
Yeah. So one of the things in here is not to overwhelm the grinder. But I'm going to give you guys this. Almost
ASMR.
Like a little bit. Oh my gosh, this is so smooth, dude. It's done.
Hey. What?
That's done.
Holy shit.
Because they're like pyramids.
Yeah, they're
in there.
crazy sharp looking.
It's
too.
magnetic too.
Very pointy.
Oh my gosh. Dude, check that out.
Whoa.
Tell us what we're seeing, dude.
That looks fantastic. That looks like a very smooth, even grind.
Do you know what it looks like? It looks like the same grind from Ahoy, except it doesn't have all the.
Yeah, or the Banana Bros. Like that looks like a really good grind.
Yeah, that's an amazing grind. Isn't that cool too? Like you have your little tray there. I didn't grab the little brush. The brush is awesome too. But it's super cool because everything comes apart. It's all plastic,
Yeah, you can
just
take out
magnetic.
the teeth to clean it.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
And there's no
Love
keef
that.
catcher
Nope.
whatsoever. Like, look at that. Like
But
it
yeah,
just
you
cleaned
can
out.
weigh it out and go,
What?
hey, this is how much my dose is. This is how much I need. That's fantastic.
Dude,
I
this
love
is
that.
way cool. So, we are going to do what you all came here for. We are going.
What did they come here for?
They came here to hear what
To
we
watch
think
us
about.
get high?
Not necessarily high, because we have
That's true,
glasses, so
I am.
nobody knows.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's what
I'm
gives it away.
mysterious.
I am extra mysterious. Goddamn, the sun is.
Let's see.
How do you want to do this? I don't have a scooper over here.
No, just pinch it. That's what I always did with my. Of course.
I knew you were one to always pinch it off.
Yeah, just pinch it off right there. Nice. Remember, don't pack it too tight. A lot of newbies to the packs or any other vaporizer typically packs the bowl because that's what you would think.
Yeah.
You need to pack that sucker in tight because some people like a tight joint roll. Some people like a loose joint roll. I like a tight joint roll.
I think there's a happy mid-range that it has.
Yeah, I don't like that shit too
perfect
feeling like all
airflow.
floppy.
Oh, no.
I'm not
That's
a fan of that
terrible.
because that shit's like falling apart and half it's burning. But cool thing with that magnetic bottom. That's the one thing that I haven't liked
And I do
about
like the
packs.
magnetic chargers that they would do. You just hold it, press it once,
Oh yeah.
turns on, heats up. And then usually you just, let's see. So it's heating up. And then I thought, you press and hold it and that tells you the battery life. That's a great question. It's been so long.
Yeah, the thing that I love about the packs, look at the design is sleek. It can get pretty warm.
Yes.
But that's as it ages.
Ooh, it's already.
Yeah. Oh, dude, yours looks cool. That's totally different. You see it?
The light or the.
No, with any vaporizer, it takes a little while. You're not going to get clouds, not necessarily. You might have to pull for a really long time in order to get clouds.
And it depends on the temperature setting too.
A little bit there. Yeah, that's one thing that you will notice with the packs that you'll notice with the other vaporizers, that there's no temperature setting on this. Is that right? It's just the
There
one.
is. No, you've got.
How do you adjust it?
When you press and hold it, it goes into the temperature settings. And then from there, you can adjust and click it each time, and it will click within. So once it's to there and shows the temperature one, then you press and just click once each time.
The flavor in this is totally different from any other vaporizer I've had because it goes back to what Brandon had said a long time ago. Tastes like roasted peanuts. Doesn't it? It still does.
Yeah.
The way that they've designed this, because the bowl sits on the bottom. And when you load it up, it's super easy. Just I would say one of the easiest ones to load, but they're all pretty similar. They're all pretty easy to load. And you can tell if the herb has been baked right because you'll see like a golden brown or a little darker brown. But I'm looking at mine right now and it's, I could go longer.
Yeah, so yours has one temperature setting.
Yeah.
It will go for 2 hours of charge on one battery. Like it'll last for 2 hours of session, supposedly.
Nice.
But it just has the one temperature setting. So that might be good. It just doesn't give you as many ranges. This gives you 4 different temperature settings that you can change through.
Yeah, I mean it's one of the I really like the design of this though. It's so simple.
Yeah. And the thing that we had that was an issue before was cleaning through, and it's because they give you those like bendy straws that you used to use in
the old,
elementary school.
The pipe cleaners.
Pipe cleaner straws.
Yeah, they used to be for like
And
actual pipes.
Terrible because they'd always bend, and they wouldn't do super well through this.
Yeah.
But now they have this like almost bottle scrubber type one that's super tiny that comes with it to clean.
Well, they have two
which is
tips
better.
on the mouthpiece. I will say this on
Mhm.
the mouthpiece, for using a PAX as long as I did, and I know you guys all been saying like Jesse needs to get something other than a PAX. And quite honestly, I was just smoking, just herb out of a little bubbler or
Yeah.
a pipe. But I'll tell you, this thing is annoying. You got to drop this whole sucker in like
I
any
just
type of cleaning
Yeah,
solution. Let it
in the Zep
soak.
degreaser that I do, I just throw
Yeah.
it in there, let it sit.
But it comes with two different types of. It didn't. Before it didn't have both of the tips.
Mine did.
Mine didn't.
Oh,
I
interesting.
don't know why it didn't come with that, but
Huh.
I like the flat tip, but it gets really warm, really,
Yeah,
really hot.
yeah, I agree.
I don't like that feeling.
And that's why it's good
Ugh.
because I turned mine all the way up and he's.
Yeah, I baked that thing pretty quickly, huh?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that's dark brown.
but that's because I put it on the highest setting. And at the highest setting on there, I feel like it definitely bakes it pretty warm. So, um, but it's not bad. I will
I
say
do enjoy it.
I like the sleekness. I like how it feels. I do think the wireless charging is cool,
Yeah, the
like the
inductive
wireless
charge. Yeah,
charger
yeah.
for it. But
Other than that,
I will say that is more reasonable than their other ones. I think that one is 170
that's not bad.
for that one. Yeah,
That's not
so
bad at all.
it's not bad. And the plus is 250. So you get a little bit more temperature range, and
You got a lot more options.
you can do concentrates out of here. You just
Not recommended.
Yeah, it gets sticky. It's harder to clean up, and
It's
it's
got to
just
stay vertical completely
yeah.
because if you think about it,
But
that
the thing
wax
is,
dipping over there, it gets so.
that's like 90% of the concentrate pens are like that. If you tip them, they fill the little holes or they tip out. And
So
it's like,
well, it's just like vape pens.
if you could get a fully enclosed, sealable oven for that, that would be the best for concentrates on the
Yeah, I
go.
agree.
But, it's still, love the design. I like the look. The flavor, I just wish, the X Vapes, I like the flavor I feel like you get a wider flavor range, which is interesting because their oven's up top and this one's down, but
I think that's what gives it a unique flavor.
it could be.
It's a roasted flavor. It's not bad. I don't. My wife does not like it. She's like, "Ugh." But I mean, she literally gagged off her first bowl. But on the X Vapes one, she was like, "Oh,
But
this is
she
awesome."
also didn't really smoke flower or
Mm-mm.
use anything before either. So if I think this is a pretty easy segue, for someone getting into it is a dry herb vaporizer because it's easier to go, hey, yeah, I'm turning that down.
Yeah, it's hot. Like I'll tell you about. I mean, it'll get pretty warm in your hands. That's what I've liked about even X Vape one. That definitely now
Mhm.
Planet of the Vapes. That one that they sent me
Yeah.
out to bring that on the show. That one is by far the best temperature controlled.
Huh.
But the
Interesting.
difference is in most vaporizers that people will find is that there's an intake. There's an intake around here. So if you put your hand around it or anything like that, you won't get that with this. The intake is down below.
Now, the thing we learned with these, that we learned the first time we had one, was you sip softly and slowly to
Yeah, you
get the
can't.
best hits. If you're trying to pull on it like a ton, it's the wrong way to do it.
Yeah, it does. It's a very slow pull, but it's good. But anyways, let's go into Recon flavors. I got little. It's spicy, but not like spicy in the back of my throat. It's in my mouth from the packs. So that's the difference. If I had smoked this in dry herb, like
It'd be
actually had a
different
pipe, totally
flavors.
different.
Yeah.
If I had it in a
Because
bong,
it's
totally
known
different.
for like tobacco and menthol flavors,
Mm-hmm.
and spicy herbal notes, which is really interesting for a cannabis. I don't think I know of any other strain, at least off the top of my head right now, that is known for like tobacco-y and menthol-y
Yeah, it's
notes
got a
the same.
tobacco notes. It's that actually when you talked about that, that brought me back to Marble Lights that I used to smoke when I was in the Navy. And it definitely has a very familiar scent of that. It's not 100% like, but it's a very this is an indica strain.
Yeah, it's more sleepy, euphoric,
But
known
it's
for
not
like
overly that. I'm calm and relaxed compared to the last strain that we just reviewed, right? That one
yeah.
was very uplifted and
That was
caffeinated.
so energetic.
Yeah, super
Yeah.
energetic. Like it's
This is a
awesome.
lot more mellow.
Yeah,
Um,
feels good.
it is. And I will say the one thing with drier vaporizers is it always, to me, feels like a mild edible experience.
Oh yeah, but
Like,
this one's a slow onset. I've noticed with the packs, and maybe again that's part of their design. The only thing I don't like about the design on that one is the cleaning. This is a pain in the ass to clean. I don't like it. It's nasty feeling. Like I get tons of just all of the resin that's plugged up in there, and it's all
maybe
over
you
my
shouldn't
hands.
be taking so long between your cleanings.
That might be so, but at the same time,
If it's a
this
bitch to
doesn't make me
clean,
think to clean it.
no, it just
Okay, so
looks,
I've got another vaporizer. I clean it every time.
huh.
And surprisingly, it does not get dirty that easy. Because I think that's part of the process of going
It doesn't
through.
have the chamber all the way through the
Right.
device.
And
Yeah.
that's why the flavor has changed. I think that this would taste different. What
It is interesting. You're right. I've not had the same Pinene. Now, to be fair, I've
that was
only
a good
done
idea.
a handful of desktop dry like vaporizers and maybe a handful of portable dryer vaporizers.
It's kind of minty notes.
But I don't think anyone gives me the same peanutty notes that
No,
the
that PAX
PAX
does.
does.
PAX is different.
Let us know. Do you guys have a PAX? Have you used it? Do you get the same peanutty notes? Is it just something coming out in the tones that we use in the mountains here in Utah?
Maybe it is.
Like down in California, do you get totally different notes?
So the Recon actually sitting right in the middle of my chest. That's weird because it's a body high. I feel a little floaty in the head, but I feel it right here, like kind of sharp, not uncomfortable sharp. That's a
Oh,
weird
okay.
thing to
I was
say.
like,
It
what?
doesn't. It's like an
Just like
uncomfortable.
extra prevalent there?
Yeah, just almost to the point of annoying, but it's not. It's weird. As far as that's concerned,
I do feel pressure right here. Pressure? Not pressure.
just yeah, yeah, pressure. I don't even
Whatever.
know how to
Yeah.
describe it.
It feels almost like a pressure. I know it's not, but it almost feels like a pressure,
Yeah,
you
yeah, yeah,
know?
yeah. Now the flavors though are kind of cool. It's kind of like I've had like some. Oh no, I know where that's from. We're eating those chips.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, oh, this is spicy in the mouth.
I mean, it does have spicy tones.
It
It's supposed to
does.
have that because it's myrcene, pinene, and caryophyllene are the most prevalent terpenes. So
Yeah.
caryophylene's that peppery notes, and so obviously that is going to stand out more. But I feel like it's not really coffee, and maybe it's the vaporizer.
Well, and it's nice too about it is that you could definitely take a nice little nap on it if you wanted to. If you are having difficult time falling asleep at night, I recently have just having a real difficult time sleeping. And I was like, oh man, something like this would have worked out really
This is the
well.
the most reported effect from Recon is sleepy.
Yeah,
So
it's really good. It's kind of funny because you don't want recons falling asleep. Oh, dude, you're getting some smoke from that.
yep,
Is it the temperature higher or?
nope, same temp. Just I think as it keeps going, and
Yeah, it just produces more. That's one thing I remember about using the packs is you want to wait like almost a full minute after it's like ding, fries are done
then it
because
gets warm. It's really into that.
yeah, you get a better flavor for sure. I like the feeling on Recon. It's kind of slowed things down. Feels like kind of earmuffs on me. I mean, I know I've got
Yeah, but the feeling is more.
yeah, the
Yeah,
feeling is just a little bit more pressure from the sides of my head. Really
I just
good.
assumed maybe that was the sunnies under my headphones, but
Yeah,
yeah.
definitely.
Um,
It's a really good.
I don't feel like I feel it in my head, but I don't feel it overly in my head. Like it's
Mm,
not like a sativa that I feel more pressure in my head. It's just more like I feel cannabis in my head, but it's more relaxed.
yeah, yeah, it's super. It's what's the best way to describe this? I would say, just thinking like it's summertime and it's near dusk, and you got long grass, you got trees over there, and you're just laying down there. Not we're talking about pretend grass, not the grass that makes you itch like crazy. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Just soft, and you're just laying there and just looking up at the clouds.
I don't know. Maybe even have a blanket on the grass if that works.
Yeah, just feel this is
Just chill.
Yeah.
Just a very
Let that shit
chill
go.
strain. I think this would be good for like winding down, end of the day, or like,
Yeah, it
hey,
says
you've
about
finished
stress.
working, you've finished whatever. You just want to unwind a little bit.
And this is
Have a
good for
toke,
anxiety
sit
too.
back. Yeah. I mean, it's used for stress, anxiety, and pain. So I could see pain being a good one. But surprisingly, stress is the most commonly used thing.
It's almost like what I imagine a massage would feel like, because I don't like people touching me. And somebody will say, "Oh, you don't like your wife touching you?" I have 5 children. What do you think? All the time. But it's not that. It's I just I don't know what it is. It's a point of vulnerability, but I feel like that right now, where it's like, oh man, I'm just gonna I'm not even thinking about stresses. Even if I wanted to, I'm just wanting to just chill. I wouldn't want to do something that required a lot of focus and attention, though.
No, you could.
I
Well,
couldn't even play video games on this, to be honest.
really?
Yeah,
I feel like I probably could. It
I
just depends on.
I could play on my Switch in my bed with this.
Yeah.
Yeah, just right here, just play, just have a good time.
I think anything that I could get involved in, like even if I found a flow in what I'm working on, I could just sit back and do that. Um, I just wouldn't be doing active things as much. I feel like this is a good
Yeah,
relaxing strain.
I wouldn't want to go on a walk with this. I wouldn't want to do much. It's just so relaxing, and not euphoric relaxing. Not like, oh man. No, I'm just like,
I mean, it's supposed to be reported euphoric, and maybe in higher doses it would get to that, but like, I don't feel like it's over euphoric. It's just like a very
no,
nice
it's
relaxation.
so relaxed.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I like it.
Mm-hmm.
This is such a good unwinding strain. This is your kids
I
just
can feel my
trashed the
muscles
kitchen.
relaxing.
Yeah. Oh, dude, my forearms are so relaxed right now. Like, I
Mm-hmm.
feel the workout from yesterday, but not in a bad way. I feel like almost no longer in pain, because
Oh,
I'm a
nice.
weirdo. I like that
Yeah,
pain,
you do.
but I am just like, I feel it, like, just like I said, it feels like somebody's giving me a massage. Just think of a big, burly, 5'11" to
Helga.
6'2"
Helga's here to give you a
Marine,
massage.
a Marine recon, right?
Oh, his name's Helga?
Yeah. Well, his name is Steve,
Oh,
but he only
all
goes
right.
by Adams. That's his last name. And he's just angry as hell all the time.
Well, someone needs to touch his pee-pee.
Whoa.
Maybe he needs to.
Well, there you go.
No?
That's definitely
And
happening.
have some grain.
He's a Marine.
Maybe some recon.
But yeah, this is just relaxing. Yeah, I hate that analogy I just dropped over there at a Marine, because that'd be frightening. Like, I'm here to rub you down. Like, please don't.
No, that's, oh my God. Why do you have a big burly
That's why I don't
Marine
understand the
coming in,
name
like,
of the strain. Like, sometimes strains match. Like, the name matches.
Well, I don't
I
know.
don't understand this.
Maybe
What's the
you're out doing
lineage?
recon for sniper and you're just sitting there in the same position for hours and you just need to like help your body not be so tense.
I would not be. I'd be so
Maybe.
like,
I don't know.
would be like rolling over and on my like range and windage and all that shit, but then I would just be doodling.
I mean, it has some good lineage. It has LA Confidential.
Oh, that's a good one.
Like that one.
Mm-hmm.
And then a new one that we've not tried, which is Cannadential. Not even heard of that one.
Cannadential.
Yeah.
Love
So,
the
LA
one?
Confidential. I'm not really sure. Cannadential is, well, let's take a look and see. It's mixed with cantaloupe haze and tastes like LA Confidential. Let's see.
Yeah. This is
I like it as it's settling in more.
yeah,
It's
it's heavy on my eyes.
I'm feeling it more slowly rolling
I feel
in
it
my back.
in my back. Yeah, I feel
It's
it, but it's
taking
not
its time.
a really tense one though. Just kind of like just pressure, just slight pressure, but in a good way.
Yeah.
Like you got a chiropractor who's gonna, jack you up for a little while.
Yeah, this is a
It's
very
gonna be fun.
very relaxing strain.
Oh man.
I still feel all of the pain in my back right now.
Really?
Yeah, but it was
I'd say this is more of a de-stressor, not more of a pain relieving one. This
I
is
just
an
wonder
anxiety
if it's
one.
from like all of the weather change and stuff anyway
Oh
that my
yeah.
back's just been sore. Um, but
Yeah, this weekend's supposed to get like a super hot
yeah,
freaking dick.
gotta
But
love those
the sun.
crazy fluctuations.
But it is dude, my eyes, I mean, I am Stevie Wondering this right now. My eyes are closed.
What?
Just-
Damn,
that
that's
was
funny.
I'm like, oh, dude, I'm not even slanted right now.
His
I
eyes
am
are straight up closed,
full on closed.
even with
'Cause
the sunnies.
I am just feeling good and relaxed and tired, but not like, oh, dude, I'm definitely using this later. This is awesome.
I love this. This is quite the enjoyable
Mm.
experience here.
Yeah. You could blindfold me with dental floss at this moment.
I did. You just didn't notice.
Where are you?
Yeah, that's why you ran into the mic.
I know. That was funny. Yeah, this is good. This is really good.
That's a really nice strain.
Slight minty smell. It's not superly pungent.
No, I would love to try it in a concentrate, and we'll have to do it again outside of the packs.
Yeah.
To see maybe in the Happy Camper, really see what those flavors are. That might be really interesting because with the spicy and menthol and that tobacco flavors, you'll have to tell me if that reminds you of a cigarette because I've never smoked one.
Yeah. No, it's funny you bring up cigarettes because cigarettes are
gross.
Yeah, but there's
No
something
offense if you
about
smoke 'em.
Yeah, but if you smoke them for a long time, you don't even taste it anymore.
Really?
Yeah. Like you smell it for sure.
Yeah.
You don't taste it the same way. You don't feel the same way. I know that like after
You stop puking at some point?
No, you just you get real big buzz. Oh man. Like it's super fast and you're like, whoa. And it can make your stomach uneasy too.
Oh yeah. I had that with hookah. Because my buddy would bring over a hookah and I would do that with him. And because we would try and do tornadoes and stuff with the smoke, trying to pull in tons of it all the time and blow it out, I'm not doing it for the experience. I'm doing it to make tornadoes. And then all of a sudden I'm like, whoa.
Yeah.
I feel like dizzy and my stomach feels queasy.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, fuck. But then I can't use cannabis to counteract it because
Nope.
it will swing it way different.
Yeah,
and the experience is like, whoa. And
well,
then
that's the nicotine,
puke.
right?
Yeah,
so the nicotine,
like
yeah, I don't. And there's people that really like that. Like people like blunts.
Yeah, or like spliffs. No,
Yeah.
if that's your jam, it's
That's
your jam.
cool.
But like,
I don't mind
do
it.
not
I like
like
a
it.
soft roll blunt every once in a while. It's been a long time, but dude, just that
I love
tobacco.
rolling blunts because they're my favorite to roll. I just don't enjoy smoking as much.
I like the feeling. It gets me amped. It gets me really amped, like having a lot of caffeine all at once. Since I don't do that anymore.
Yeah.
And it's so good. But yeah. I like this strain, dude.
It's super chill.
I mean, it's sleepy, but dude, it's totally fine. I feel so relaxed and just down.
It's slowly melting more like into the pain in my back, though.
Yeah.
I
feel it in
creeper.
the middle of my back. It is definitely a creeper. This you don't have to use a lot. If you look at the bottom of a Pax bowl or pretty much any vaporizers, some your e-vaporizers, they how does that look? Is it pretty
definitely darker brown on that one? But it was a great burn. Like I was incredibly happy with the.
But it's not a lot. You didn't have to use a lot.
But at the same time, like I will go through that stuff really fast too.
Yeah. No.
So,
I would say with Recon, this is kind of an entry strain for everybody and for more advanced. It's just depending on the dose.
Yeah, low and slow. Always go low and slow. And you know,
I would even do half of what I just put in there, and I would still feel great.
And you could go get this grams grinder and really know your dose by weighing it out more.
And I will say, this grinder, that was pretty impressive.
That was so fast. I don't think I've ever seen.
Nope. It was done. I could have gone more, and then when I lifted it off, it was like those those prong things because you're a coffee drinker, and
Yeah.
you put those things in there and you
Yeah.
make it all
For the
fluffy.
espresso.
That's what it looked like.
Yeah. It
It's
was
all
so cool.
fluffy.
I was really happy with that.
Yeah.
So,
Super
I don't
good.
know. Check them out. We'll have that in the show notes. We'll have links to packs if you guys want to check those out.
Yeah, definitely. I mean,
If they're your jam. I mean,
I like them.
I like the color style with them. I like the looks. They're sleek design.
Yeah, they're really nice. The silver one's great. I like the mini, one purpose. It only has one temperature setting,
Yeah.
which is actually fine. I just think it's this is the great vaporizer that you actually want to take with you on the go. It's not big. It's not bulky at all. It's about the size of like a roll of quarters, pretty much. It's so small. It's comfortable. It's lightweight.
Fits in your hand. Fits between your boobs. Fits in your pocket, wherever you want to put it.
Fits right between Brandon's boobs.
Yeah. See?
Oh. Don't worry, we'll get you a training bra. But it is. It's nice. It will get warm. This is a great partner to take on a hike.
Talking about it, and it's like, as it's getting colder and maybe you do like to step outside, this is great. Keeps your hands warm.
Oh, yeah.
You can sit on it, just puff for a little bit, and then go back inside. And rub it all over like Jesse is. Trying to get clean.
Trying to get warm. Like, oh, that feels so much nicer. But yeah, this is good. And Recon is fantastic in it. Give it a try. If you've tried it in concentrates, let us know.
Yeah.
How's that?
Let us know the flavors. Do you guys taste those mentholy? Do you get the tobacco-y notes?
I get a slight tobacco note.
Does it taste like a cigarette? Because I don't like the smell of them, but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't mind the smell.
Maybe it's your jam.
Yeah.
It's a good jam. I like this strain.
I really do too. It is.
Check it out.
That's really good. Go and leave us a review. Have your friends give a review. Your mom can give reviews.
She loves us.
She totally does. Yeah, we love your mom. And spread the word. Have everybody out there. Also, Patreon members, thank you so much. Every bit counts.
Yeah.
And it really does help us to be able to produce this.
I mean, we wouldn't still be reaching more people if we didn't have people still listening.
We are growing like crazy. So thank you again. Yeah. Much love.
Check out our social. We have a ton of giveaways that are coming out.
Oh,
so go follow Cannabis School podcast on like TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. Watch for our giveaways because you can win some really cool stuff.
Yeah, we got some awesome. Dude, I'm just so excited. I can't wait to send this to somebody and they go, dude, these guys just sent it to me.
Yeah. Well, I'm excited to send some cool stuff out to our audience. I'm super excited. So we love you guys and stay tuned.
Take care.